there are three sources are there, F2 is equal to 401 Hz. If three sources of frequency 400, 401, 402, if they vibrate together simultaneously, find the number of beats. Three sources of frequencies F1, F2, and F3 vibrate simultaneously. Find the number of, or find beat frequency. Find the we did only for one source. Can you remember? Here I just brought for three sources here. Three sources of sound. They are kept at a certain point. They'll undergo superposition. We have to find out the beat frequency. Okay, first we'll do one thing. Y is equal to superposition. Y1 plus Y2 plus Y3. What is Y1? A into sine 2 pi F1t. Let at x equals 0 undergo superposition. Omega 1 is what you can write 2 pi F1t. Omega 2 is what you can write 2 pi F2t. Omega 3 is what 2 pi F3t. Let me further put it. A sine. This will be 2 pi 401 into t. A sine 2 pi 400. Sorry, it is 400 401 t. This will be A sine. It's a pure mathematics. After this, the physics is over. Superposition of all three waves will occur. Three waves are having different frequency. We have to calculate number of bits. Earlier we did for only two waves. Am I right? The beats phenomena. I just brought now three waves. It's about mathematics now. So after this is the mathematics. After this is the mathematics. Nothing to do with physics. How to calculate the beats? What we should do? We should plot intensity versus time graph. What is the time taken for the intensity variation to complete one cycle is a beat period reciprocal of that beat frequency. Or we should plot amplitude versus time graph. The distance between a positive peak to negative peak is what beat period reciprocal of the beat frequency. Or time interval between two successive maxima. Or time interval between two successive minima. There's a beat period. Okay, these are all methods are there. Let's explore the mathematics. Okay, how to simplify this? You are very good in maths. How to simplify this? You can take 3, 4, 5, 6 sources. It's all about the trigonometry now. I'll take superposition of these two. Let me take the superposition of these two first. Okay, fine. Let me do superposition of this. So what do will end up like this? This will be. I'll write it one place. It'll be easier. 2 pi 401 t plus a sine 400. It is 400 a sine 2 pi 401. First we'll take superposition of these two. Also first we'll sin C plus sin D formula. We'll apply it. Okay, now look at this one. So this will become y is equal to 2a sine 2 pi 401 t cos of 2 pi t plus A sine. Check once mathematics. The simplification of these two. Sin C plus sin D formula is what I ended up this one. Cos of 402 minus 400 by 2. So is it okay? You will get 1. Then 400 plus 402 by 2 will be 401. Sin cos okay. If you say yes, I'll proceed it. I'll put red color, the flower bracket. At least you'll understand, okay, what we are doing it. Is it okay? Simple question. Anybody just confirm, then I'll proceed. Sin C plus sin D formula. If you say yes, then I'll proceed. Okay, fine, ma. Yeah. No, what to do here now? Because see, we wanted expression for the beats phenomena. So let me take that sine 2 pi 401 t common. So the next part will be y is equal to. If I take sine, this will be, I'll be left over with a into 1 plus 2 cos 2 pi t sine of 2 pi. No, which is a signal and which is an amplitude term. What is the frequency of all this? 400, 401, 402. The resultant wave should have frequency somewhere near to them. Yes, that is what 401. And what about this quantity? It is having frequency. How much it is? 1. So can this be a signal frequency? No, this will be a signal frequency. Sir, how to identify? Both are function of time. Here also some frequency term is there. Here also frequency term is there. I mean, what is the frequency here? 1. What about here? 401. So which is a signal? Which is the amplitude? This is what the doubt will arise. So here, this should be when these 3 waves undergo superposition, we'll get a resultant wave. What should be the frequency of resultant wave? The resultant wave, the frequency of resultant wave should be somewhere around these frequencies only. So which one is nearer? 401 is nearer to them, these frequencies, or 1 Hz? 401 is nearer to this. So therefore, this should be the signal frequency. This should be the amplitude term. I will separate it. I'll write it like this. I'll shade it. This is the amplitude term. This is the frequency term. So this quantity is what? Amplitude. This is the frequency. Frequency of resultant wave. So therefore, this equation now will take form A of t sine 2 pi ft. I think this is what the beats phenomena. The amplitude will be a function of time. So in place of f, what we have? 401 Hz. Is it okay now? So A of t, what shall I write? That A of t is what? The red color I'm writing it. Let's get into, once we are here, rest all mathematics. A of t is equal to A into 1 plus 2 cos 2 pi t. If the amplitude varies as a function of time, what will be the intensity? Intensity will be square of amplitude. I'll square this term. A square 1 plus 2 cos. Okay, now what is how to calculate the beat frequency? I should search the instance of time at which the intensity will be maximum. For I of t to be maximum, tell me like when it will be maximum? When this quantity cos 2 pi t is equal to 1. Should be equal to plus 1. For cos 2 pi t to be plus 1, so what should be the 2 pi t? Should be equal to 2n pi. So therefore, what is t is equal to n? So what are the values of n? N will start with a 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. So therefore t equal to 0, 1 second, 2 second, 3 second, 4 second, 5 second, and so on. What are these? What are these instants of time at which intensity is maxima? Now, shall we take the difference of this? There's at 1 instant, at 0 seconds, intensity is maximum. Again, when intensity is maximum, at 1 second. Again, when the time interval between two successive maximas here, what do we get? Beat period, reciprocal of beat period, beat frequency. I think problem solved, no? The mathematics, in exams, you can end up here. No need to draw intensity versus time graph. So what is a beat period? How you write beat period? Beat period is equal to time interval between two successive maximas. Okay, what is it? This is a beat period. Now, what is equal to? I think it is a 1 second. And what is the beat frequency? F beat equal to 1 by beat period. So what is the number of beats that is at? One intensity cycle will get over in 1 second. So what do you mean by beat frequency Werners? In 1 second, one intensity variation will complete one cycle. So I'm going to hear 1 beat per second. Okay, let's do some mathematics. So what is the, for minima, we'll check it because already we have a lot of content is there. No, let's explore further. For intensity to be minima, I think I'll go for next page. For I of t to be minimum, so then cos 2 pi t should be equal to 1. If it is equal to -1, then it will become 0. Cos 2 pi t to be -1, any general? I have to plot graph, no? Okay, let me do it here. I think you are able to see this equation. Yeah. Cos 2 pi t should be equal to -1. For cos 2 pi t to be equal to -1, so 2 pi t should be equal to 2n pi plus 2 pi by 3. Am I right? Check it once. So this should become n plus 1 by 3. Is it minus 1 by 2? Sorry. Check once, check once. Is it n minus 1 by 3 or n plus 1 by 3? Trigonometry. Take help of your trigonometry conditions. What are n? N will start from 1, 2, 3, and so on. So now I got the instance of time. This I'll write it as, it will start with n equal to 0 also will come here, no? Yeah. 1 by 3 seconds, 2 by 3 seconds. Four by 3, sorry, it should be 4 by 3. 7 by 3. Check once. What are this? The instants of time at which intensity is minimum. Instants of time at which intensity is minimum. Again, what you can do? Time interval between two successive minimas is the beat period. Again, you'll get same thing. Am I right? So these are the methods. I'm just showing the method. time interval between two successive minimas is what? So what is the time interval? The beat period. 4 by 3 minus 1 by 3. How much you're getting? 1 second. What is the beat frequency? Okay, there are various methods, no? Okay, let's plot the intensity versus time graph. I'm interested that graph. Okay, let me show that graph. You should have done all this, but we have some problem. So students, what happen, are so dependent on teacher. Actually, if I'm a very good physics teacher, I should leave this. Okay, plot the graph. Think on it. But nowadays, what happens, students have no patience to instantaneous knowledge they want. Okay, what is the intensity? 2a square. 2 like a 2a square, 4a square, 6a square, 8a square. These are the intervals of time. Intervals of time, we'll take it 1 by 16. 1 by 8, 3 by 1 by 16, 2 by 16, 3 by 16 will come, no? This will be 3 by 16. 4 by 16 will be 1 by 4. Six by 16, 3 by 8. Is it correct? 1 by 16, 1 by 8, 5, 6. So this will be 7 by 16. This is 8 by 16. This will be 1 by 2. If I take it 1 by 8, 1 by 8, 1 by 4, 3 by 8, 4 by 8, 5 by 6 by 8, 7 by 8, 1. I think let me, this will be more very lengthy. Let me go for 1 by 8 only. 1 by 8, 2 by 8, 1 by 4, 3 by 8, 1 by 2, 5 by 8, 6 by 8, 3 by 4, 7 by 8. This will be 1. 9 by 8. After 9 by 8, what we get? 10 by 8, 5 by 4. 11 by 8. 12 by 8 will be 3 by 2. Okay, no? Okay, we'll get to this one. So now what you should do in this equation, substitute the tensions of time. Put t equal to 1 by 8, all that one. Get the amplitude. Then you'll get a dots. Those smooth curves, when you draw it, no, you'll get the required thing. So let me show this one. So check later on. No? 3 by 8, it will be again 1 will be maxima. We have some points here. Okay, this will be the experimental curve. Two dots, so this will be 1/2. It will be okay. The curve will be like this. It should be sinusoidal, no? No, not straight line. It's a totally a curve. This will be the one intensity cycle. I'll do one thing. I'll give a smaller intervals so that you can notice it very clearly. The experimental curve, what we are supposed to learn, no? So will be of it will touch some lower value. Okay, this will be the experimental curve. Like this. So this will be the, it's a purely mass based. A student must have better picture. So this is the maximum intensity what we are 8a square. This is what 1 second, no? 1 second, 2 second, 3 second. What is one cycle? This is the one cycle. This everything is one cycle. I'm trying to show at least one cycle. What do you mean by one cycle, sir? According to graph, this should be the one cycle. Will I agree? So this part of graph is what repeating, no? So definitely what is a beat period? So this will be the beat period. Okay, agreed now? So reciprocal of beat period is what? Beat frequency. What is the beat frequency now? 1 Hz. What is the maximum beats we can hear? At the most maximum 8 or 10. So I can clearly notice this particular variation of intensity. So tell me, like in exam, will you plot this intensity of time graph? It will kill your time. You should end up here only, yeah? The mathematics. Able to understand? You should end up taking help of this one only. This for learning concept is what I brought it. You should not take this is the, because what is one period is, what is the periodicity? This is the periodicity. The intensity at now at a given point due to 3 sources will vary like this. Okay, let me take the next sum. You can do for any number, 4 sources also if you want to try it. 4 sources also if you want.